Carlson with AnimeOnLocation.tv. I'm here at Canterlot Gardens with Mr. Lee Tockar. How you doing?
I'm doing excellent. How are you doing?
I'm okay. All right. How'd you get into the world of voice acting?
I always say it's what class clowns do when they grow up and realize they don't know how to do anything else, and they don't like doing anything else other than making people smile.
All right. What was your process when you were cast for the character of Snips?
Myself and Richard Ian Cox were both called in, and I tried out for Snips and Snails, as did he. He came up with his voice, I came up with mine, and we just sort of we found each other in the roles because they knew they wanted Richard and I to work together, and they knew they wanted to create a kind of a classic comic duo. And so yeah, we just we found our rhythm pretty easy because we've worked together many times, Richard and I, and he's particularly silly, just like me.
Hey, and now why, there's a lot of reasons or ideas. What's your idea on why the series has branched out and become really popular in the last, 2 years?
I think it's the community has just found itself. I think that it's just it's one of those phenomenon in the world where it's brought together a community that was once particulated and pushed out into the fringe of the world, and they kind of and they found each other. Oh, you're like me. Oh, I like this thing too. And hey, we're like this together. And hey, let's go and do this thing. And then it's just it's snowballed. Who knows how these sorts of things start, but it's wonderful. This one, it's because it's. You don't see a lot of people not smiling at these things. It's not it's not a really heavy event where people are like pushing and shoving and grabbing at the last thing on the table, and it's really they're gentle, genuinely good people,
All right, and then now of course there are the bronies. What are your thoughts on this fan base and why the show speaks to them so well?
Well, like I said, I think that it's just it's brought together a mix of people that felt maybe possibly a little disenfranchised by the world, and and it's a way to make them all come together and feel very good about being themselves. And they have found this great show with the great writing and the great cast. And it's a good brand, and it imparts good thoughts. And why wouldn't people get brought together for that reason?
How's it been so far for you this year on the convention trail? Going from convention to convention. How's that been treating you?
It's been fantastic. This is my first year, my first foray into doing this kind of convention. I've done other conventions before, but not a pony convention or a brony convention. Sorry, Hasbro. I know I'm not allowed to say it, but brony. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. It's been really cool. I went to the one in New York, the brony. It's called BronyCon. What do you want from me? So I went to that one, and it was great. I met so many great people, and the reception, walking into the room, and of course I was walking behind Tara Strong. So that probably I thought it was for me at first. It wasn't, but just the fan base is great. Everybody's been there. They're so fun and wonderful. And then I went to. It's been great. There's been so many conventions this summer, and then I went to Everfree Northwest. Bajati's thing that he was putting on there, and I know this one, and there's more coming up, and I just got an invitation to 3 more today, and so it's been fun. Everybody treats me really well. They are genuine people. They're good people, and a lot of good friends. I mean, they're good people, really good people. So, in short, I like it.
All right. Is there anything you want to say to the fans of My Little Pony and of Bronies, of course?
What a world! What a world! Be good to each other. I know you already are, but everybody always says friendship is magic and all this stuff, which is such a great. What a great notion, right? Why not say that? But just keep being excellent to one another.
Okay, and now you're enjoying your time here at Canterlot Gardens.
I am, but I still got a lot more things. I got a panel at 1, and then I'm doing the second day of charity auction for Tara Strong's Kiki's fundraiser for the charity auction, and I love getting involved in those kind of things. Everfree Northwest, we raised $13,500 for the Children's Hospital there. Raise money. I do that anyway outside of this sort of thing. through my lodge and through other things like that. So I think I don't know what the tally was, but in my head I was running a tally. I think we're at about 7,000 as of last night or something like that. And we've still got 50 more posters to go, and they're nice, beautiful, original works of art. So we're doing that today at 4 o'clock. I have a 2:30 autograph signing, and then at 4 o'clock they've given me Artist Alley to throw all the stuff on the empty tables, and I hope everybody comes. And yeah, so it's going to be busy, and then I've got more things tomorrow. But other than that, yeah, then I'll be able to relax.
Okay. Is there any way fans can keep up with you on the internet, like a Facebook, a Twitter, a website?
Yeah, I'm on Lee Tockar on Facebook. Please look me up. It's LeeTockar. And on Twitter, I would love it if you followed me, because I have other things that I'm going to be talking about, some pony and non-pony things that are related, but they're all interconnected. And so I am at Lee Tockar, so it's the @ and then LeeTockar. And I hope to get loads and loads of Twitter followers. And I don't believe in media without message. So for every 1,000 fans, I take 10% of that in monetary value, and I give it to another charity. So I just clocked over my 4,000th. I just started Twitter just before New York, and I was at like 150 or 200, and now I haven't even really been doing all this like everybody else does, and I'm at 4,000. So now I owe $400 that I'm going to give to the Canadian National Institute for the Blind, and then for every 1,000 after that, it's going to be whatever you want. It's going to be whatever charity you guys decide, and yeah, so do that and follow me. And I also have fanbuilt.com, FANBUILT.com. And that's the thing. That's another project that I'm working on.
Okay. And is there any upcoming projects you can talk about? Because we know a lot of voice actors can't. So is there anything you really want to talk about?
Yeah. Okay. Well, season 6 for Johnny Test. I play Bling Bling Boy. Yes, who will destroy Pork Belly unless Susan Test goes on a date with him. And I play the General and Speed McCool. Hey, I like your monkey. And Kevin Gamble, the former producer of George of the Jungle, and I was George, is trying to bring George back. So that would be awesome. Nerdcore. Nerdcore has 2 shows that I'm in upcoming. One, Tree Amigos, and I play a very stupid seagull. I'm the comic foil. And another thing that it's a co-produce. It's on TV right now called Slug Terra. So look on Disney XD, and I think it's here in the States. In Canada, it's Disney DX or HD, something like that. And so it's called Slug Terra, and I play Pronto the Magnificent, who is a fearless tracker and not afraid of anything except his own shadow. And of course, there's a whole bunch of other new shows. Some I can't talk about, but the one I can talk about is one I'm producing called Fanbuilt, FANBUILT. It's an ambitious little project. We just got greenlit for a possibly $500,000 cash injection 2 days ago. So me and my team, including Mike Bernstein from Everfree and our site coder Nash, their site coder, I basically just took Everfree Radio and made them my team and scooped them up, and I'm paying them all to work with me. Our ambition is to be in, without getting too heavy into detail, the first virtual animation studio. So we're very excited about it, where anybody can upload and download and create short little cartoons together. And the ones that gets the most likes and views, I scrape off the top. I'm going to make a show out of it, and you guys get paid. So a new way, it's a new formula of breaking down the old gods. The old guards are no more. I'm going to be making some big animation companies very upset at me because they can't monetize this idea, and I've already got it trademarked. So,
all right. Well, thanks so much for coming out and talking with us, and thanks for coming to Camelot Gardens. Thank you.
And please keep in touch with me. Like, I'd like to get some information so that I can see when this happens. And yeah. Okay. Thanks. Bye.